did a great job of coming in and sitting down very nicely and respectfully. Okay? Our goal is to make sure that students will use the computer lab and technology appropriately and for learning purposes. That you use a level 1 volume at all times when you're in the computer lab, and that you will be respectful of others. Okay? What does it look like to be respectful to others in the computer lab? What's it look like, Maya?
Wait, you want me to show you?
Yep.
No, go. Hey, Megan, what you doing?
Okay, so we keep our kind of thoughts and actions to ourselves. How should we sit when we come into the computer lab? Tegan?
You like this and don't swivel, because you would have to sit in a regular chair.
Okay, so when we come into the computer lab, we sit down and we scoot ourselves into the table. Can we adjust our chair when we sit down?
Yeah.
How many times can we adjust our chair? Show me with your fingers, everybody. You can adjust it 1 time, okay? Why is it important that we do adjust our chair? Why is it okay to do that? Cody?
Because maybe this is not right, and maybe, for example, I'm this, and there was like a little kid on this computer, and I need to raise it all the way up, and I'm not supposed to just mess around like that.
Right, you just do it 1 time. And why do you want yourself
To
up
feel
high?
comfortable.
To feel comfortable, okay? We want to make sure that you can do your work in a comfortable position, okay? How about when you start your computer? What does it look like when you first sit down and start your computer? Josh?
It says press Control Alt Delete.
Okay, so you gently shake your mouse to wake it up. We don't swing it back and forth, just a nice gentle shake. And then you press the Control Alt Delete, and you log in, and you wait for your teacher's directions to tell you what to do. What happens if you forget your password or your login? What do you do? What do you do if you forget your password?
You raise your hand.
Raise your hand and you wait for a teacher to help you, okay? We don't want you to get locked out or not be able to use your technology, so you just raise your hand and a teacher will be able to help you, all right? What about changing the settings on your computer? Should you or shouldn't you do that? What do you think, Sarah?
No.
You shouldn't. All of the settings on the computer should stay the way that Mr. Saylor put them. He did it for a reason, so we want to keep what he did safe. We want to keep ourselves protected, okay? How about when you're using the computer or your iPad? What should you do? Maya?
What the teacher tells you to do, and don't go on games when you're not supposed to.
Okay, on the iPad or the computer, you're only supposed to use the programs that you're told to use. So if you're supposed to be on Reflex, you shouldn't be on a game. If you're supposed to be working with Wonders, you shouldn't be playing a game on Reflex, okay? Same on the computer. If you're researching for something or doing a class activity, you're only supposed to be on those teacher-approved websites, okay? Why would we only want you to be on programs that are okay with the teacher? What do you think?
So you can learn, because that's what school is all about.
Right, we want you to learn, and all of our technology is to help you do that, to help you learn. What else, Maya?
So you don't see anything bad.
Okay, we only want you to be exposed to school-appropriate things. We don't want you to see inappropriate content, okay? Why else? Why else, Cody?
So, after, you're done with, your test, and you're like, I'm just going to sit here and just watch YouTube, Minecraft, all I like to watch, Call of Duty or whatever. And we should have a book in hand instead of doing that.
Okay, so we want to keep you on task and keep you learning. Good. We also want to keep you safe. If you go on things that you're not supposed to be on, it might not be something that's safe. And we really want to make sure that all of your information and all of you stay safe when you're using technology. What does it look like to do the right thing even when nobody is watching when you're in the computer lab. What does that mean, Megan? Or what's that look like?
So let's say there's a kid doing this and like spinning all around. You can like gently tap him and say you're not supposed to do that, and then like get like back in there.
Okay, so you can kind of, I like how you said gently tap. You can remind them, hey, that's not how we do it in the computer lab, and then you show them what it looks like. Good. What else, Cody?
So you're like, after the teacher says start, I just type in the password.
Yep, that's fine. Yep, and then you wait. Right. Okay, good. What else does it look like? How would I know that you're doing the right thing even when I'm not watching? How would I know that, Josh?
Never.
Okay, Cody. Oh, you're on, there you go. Thank you. You're nice and quiet so that others can focus. Good. All right. So, what I would like you to do to model how to leave the computer lab, I would like you to stand up. And what should you do before you leave? You should be on a level 0 volume. And thank you, sir. You should gently push your chairs into the table.